Hello, Aquarius. It is time for your mid-May update. We're going to start off with an energy card and see what kind of energy you're working with here in the second half of May. And you have the Vision Quest. Some inspired ideas, maybe even something that's been on your mind for a while, but you think it might be a little bit too radical because it's different. It's not the typical thing, but you have this idea on how you can make something work or how you can create something. This may even be related to an event, like a party or something. So, like a theme or something. This is almost like a regular occurrence if it is a party or event, and you're looking for something different, a different way to host it or a different topic, something along those lines. You have an idea anyway at the bottom, what is the term I'm looking for? In the end, you have a very specific vision for what this could look like, for how it could work. And you might be ready to lay it out on paper, to broach it to people, to discuss it, to exchange ideas, what will, won't work, etc. You have the vision. It might be up to other people around you to implement that or to make it happen, or at least advise you on how you can accomplish it. It might be time to share it, though. It may not be as outlandish as you think. It may be a welcome change. This could also have something to do with work and maybe the way a project is currently running, and you want to change something or maybe change up the team or switch people around on the team to make it run more smoothly and put people in positions that they fit better with. Okay, let's see what tarot messages we have for you. Yeah, make sure you're sharing that idea because this goes down to a 6, and that can be about, it can be about this exchange of resources or exchange of ideas. Changing things up one way or the other. All right, make sure you're centered. Starting out with, again, here we are. This is the card I was thinking of. Exactly the card I was thinking of. The 6 of Roots, which is the equivalent to the 6 of Pentacles, and they have the word altruism as their keyword. And then we have the Hermit. The 8 of Cups, or departure, is their keyword. The 9 of Feathers. Nope, the 6 of Feathers, another 6. Wow. Okay, there's some validation. Victory. That's a good spot for it. And the Sun of Arrows. This card has been very persistent in readings this month, which is the equivalent to the Knight of Swords. Just keep coming up with those ideas. Yeah, all of these, the 6s, indicating your idea may help the team or the party or the people or something get past a point of contention. You may have the problem, the solution, not the problem. You may have the solution to this problem, and your idea is unique and has not been tried before and will be worth the effort, or at least trying out once to see if it works. And it will. All right, let's get into the individual cards. Starting out with the 6 of Roots. This is exactly the card I was thinking of. Well, the 6 of Pentacles is what I was thinking of, which is, this is the equivalent of. This is a card about an exchange of energy, about give and take, about sharing your ideas, sharing resources in a way that benefits all parties. So you may be seeing what the problem is, or your take on what the problem is, or the root of the problem may be different than everybody else's. You're seeing it in a different way. You have, again, this vision and your own unique understanding of what's going on and how this could potentially be solved. So if there is a lack of resources, you may have an idea on how to either switch up the roles or the workload or the responsibilities. in a way that's going to benefit everybody and ease things for everybody in the long run. It may even lead to letting some things go or recognizing that some things don't need to be done. Some things don't need to be done. That could be part of what you're seeing or what your solution is. And then we have the Hermit card. This is a major arcana card, and this is almost where you're solidifying your vision, where you're lining things up. Taking time out, maybe taking time away to really sit and think through it. This is pretty much by yourself. This is all about you and your internal mechanisms. It could be a dream quest kind of thing, or you're sleeping on it just to see what else comes up. You're evaluating all the possibilities and identifying which ones you're most drawn to, which ones you think are going to work the best. But this is a point where you are taking time away from whatever the problem is to really think through it more objectively, because you're very good at that, having a more objective opinion, being able to see the big picture where other people get mired down in the details. So this is you kind of taking some time out yourself to consider the whole situation and all the possibilities that you have within you, ideas of what you think might or might not work, and really come into a solid idea, a solid vision of what could be done. And then we have the Eight of Horns, which is the equivalent of the Eight of Cups. Now, there may be some emotional entanglements that have been part of this process, some drama. You will need to make an effort, and maybe you're just feeling this way is, I don't care how you guys have been feeling about this or the drama that's happened in the past. We have to leave that behind, number one, in order for things to be successful going forward. As long as we're going to keep dwelling on all the bad things that have happened, all the hurt feelings, all the ruffled feathers, we can't move forward. You may not be able to move forward. And I don't know why, but it is feeling like it is a group of people for you. So that's what keeps coming forward most. You will either need to consciously, deliberately put all that behind you and just let that go so that you guys can work together cohesively. Hurt feelings, egos, all of that need to stay out of it in order to make this a huge success, a big thing going forward. Departure is the key word on this card, which is very appropriate. This is typically about leaving behind, walking away from the drama, from the hurt feelings, from any anger, things like that. You're not going to deal with that anymore. You're not going to put up with that anymore. You are moving on from that so that you can find the right path, so you can stay focused on what it is you want out of this whole thing. And then we have another six for you, the Six of Feathers, which is the equivalent to the Six of Wands. And yes, victory is very appropriate for this card. This is a card indicating success. You have found a way through. You're leading the way through. And everybody else is very happy about this, relieved, looking to you for advice and leadership, for inspiration on how you can take something that seems to be crumbling apart or falling apart, where maybe people are becoming distant, and bring everything back together and make it a success. And you do that by being true to who you are and following your vision. But this is definitely a victory card. It feels like this is going to be a very welcome solution, or at least at a minimum, a very welcome input on what you think could fix this or help it going forward. Your solution. And then we have the Son of Arrows, which is the equivalent to the king, no, not the king, the Knight of Swords. Swords are an air element. And knights, you have the idea and now you're ready to go out there and try it Let's see if this works. Let's go. Let's make it happen. It's quick energy. It's eager. It's fast. It's ready to try it. It has the plan. Will it work? We won't know until we try. And you know what? We can adjust things as we go if we need to. So they're open to changes, but again, they're like, "Okay, let's go. Let's make this happen. Let's stop dragging our feet. We gonna make it work." That's the kind of energy I'm getting from this card for you. So, you have an idea how to solve this problem and make it all work. It looks like it's going to be successful, and you may have to push them to get it going sooner rather than later. But you're going to be eager to see how this works, to watch this unfold. And that, Aquarius, is what I have for your mid-May update. That's a lot going on. It's pretty exciting stuff. I like it. Please hit that like button and please hit subscribe to help me grow my channel. Thank you so much for watching, and I will talk to you later.